The Ant and the Grasshopper by Aesop. Elements of the story. Aesop was a storyteller from ancient Greece who lived around 2500 years ago, around 600 BCE. He is famous for creating fables, short stories that teach a lesson or moral, usually using animals as characters. Aesop didn't write books himself. His fables were told orally by speaking and later written by others. The fable of the ant and the grasshopper started with a warm, sunny day. A grasshopper was bounding through the fields. He was happy and sang a song as he jumped. As he got tired, he decided to lay down on a warm rock in the sunshine and watch the clouds. Just then, an ant passed by, working very hard to carry an ear of corn to his nest. The grasshopper was so enjoying his day that he called out to the ant, "Hey, why are you working so hard? It's a beautiful day. Come enjoy the sunshine with me." Characters. A character is any person, animal, or figure represented in a literary work. Characters are essential to a good story, and it is the main characters that have the greatest effect on the plot or are the most affected by the events of the story. Character. The ant. Hardworking, practical, and disciplined. Spends all summer gathering food and preparing for winter. The ant represents responsibility, foresight, and survival. Character. The grasshopper. Fun-loving, carefree, and lazy. Spends the summer singing and playing instead of preparing. The grasshopper represents recklessness, short-sightedness, and living in the moment. Setting. The setting is where and when the story takes place. The setting is a natural setting such as a field, meadow, or countryside where ants and grasshoppers live. Plot is the sequence of events in the story. The rising action. During a warm summer day, the ant is hard at work collecting food and preparing for the cold months ahead. The grasshopper spends his time relaxing, singing, and playing music. Conflict. The grasshopper sees the ant working and laughs at him for being so serious. The ant warns the grasshopper that winter will come and he should prepare. The grasshopper ignores him. Resolution. Winter arrives. The ant is safe and has food stored. The grasshopper is cold, hungry, and has nothing. He begs the ant for food. Conflict. Conflict is the problem or struggle in the story. External conflict is the difference between the ant heart's working nature and the grasshopper's laziness. Internal conflict for the grasshopper is when winter arrives he regrets not listening to the ant. The story's conflict is both between characters and within the grasshopper himself, once he faces the consequences. Climax. The climax is the most exciting or more important moment. Winter arrives and the grasshopper realizes he has no food or shelter. Desperate, he goes to the ant's home and asks for help. Resolution. Classic ending is the ant refuses to help, saying the grasshopper should have thought ahead. Meanwhile, the alternative endings in some versions of the fable is the ant helps the grasshopper who promises to change and work harder next time. Theme Moral of the story. The main moral of the story is to prepare today for the needs of tomorrow. Hard work brings safety and success. Failing to plan has consequences. Enjoyment is fine but not at the cost of responsibility. It is important that we learn in the story that there is a time for work and a time for play. Thank you very much for learning the elements of the story of the ant and the grasshopper. If you want to know if you learned something, kindly take the quiz below.